Pumpkin, every time we meet, it seems to get better because our friendship has grown stronger every day. I did have some orange juice today, but it is in the sink right now because I whooshed it. And I want you to know something, I posted this and in about 10 minutes got 100 plus likes. I just said PulseChain gives 2,000x return if it gets to 10 cents. So now I'm just telling you, friends, look, I wouldn't be a very good politician. I'm just too honest, okay? I don't like this type of super exuberant marketing, lying type of stuff, but I know what the people want. You want to be told something can go up to the freaking moon. Every coin. That's what they want to be told. That's why, for example, whenever I hear from Adam Back, who is a Bitcoin OG, they said he was like, sniffing the chair of Satoshi back in the day. When I hear of Adam Back on my feed, it's when he has 1,000 plus likes because he's saying Bitcoin is going to flip gold in this cycle. That's over a $700,000 Bitcoin. You see, I know what the people want. And that's what you want, friends. In a bull market, we all want things to just be cheered higher. One thing you can always count on me, though. I'll be telling you what I'm doing. So I told you, friends, we had 2 years. 2 years. 2022, 2023, 24 months going through this experience of everything going to Doomtown. Now we hope 2024, everything changes, friends. I'm going to tell you something now. You, my friends, are going to be very surprised by how much my prophecies come true. As soon as 2024 starts, something goes off. That's it. It's a fever. Don't know what it is. US election year. They're going to make promises. They're going to say, hey, vote for me. I'll give you some candy. Okay? Crypto. They're going to start promising the world roadmaps, coins, ICOs, projects. It's the business cycle. Okay? You just got to participate in it. Now, don't take them too seriously, but I want you to know if you're here, you've done the hard work. You already know the game. Like you've already accumulated your bags. You know what I mean? So you are going to be having conversations with people in 12 to 24 months from now, somewhere there, of people who buy the tops of every coin, right? Chainlink, Ethereum, Bitcoin, right? Even XRP, people might buy it at like $3.40, thinking it's going to like $30, and then it round trips again. Like you're going to be talking to people like that in the midst of that next bear market, but you aren't going to be in a place of disaster because you had a friend like me who kept you in the game, who, without charging you $5,000 a month for a mastermind course, right? You've had someone like me who goes out here and just grabs all the best information and just puts it out here. And guess what? All for free. And guess what? Multiple videos a day. Now, I don't know how long that can last, but I'm just telling you, man, this is the golden goose, man. It's literally the golden goose. What else do we want? The only thing, I've got to tell you something, okay? So recently, okay, there's projects and participation. Now, I just want to tell you a story, okay? When I was talking to the Payout Pursuit guys, so I'm going to do the Drift ICO, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so we're going to try to get everyone in. Right, we all have the same price. When I was talking to them, they said to me, so the founder, so Josh, he goes, yeah, you're not like anyone else who's spoken to. And I'm like, what do you mean? Because, friends, we know the game. I know everybody's a grifter, shiller, scum. I know they are, but it's just shocking to me. So he says to me, yeah, you weren't like the other dudes we spoke to. And he wouldn't tell me their names. He said the big guys. I said, why? He goes, well, they all had a common pattern. Every single one of these crypto influencers, they don't want to participate in the ICO. And he told me this. I was like, what? That's stupid. What do you mean? He goes, yeah, they want coins upfront as payments. They want free coins to dump, all right? And he said a few of the guys, not majority, a few of them, he goes, interesting, they want to give him money, but they want to get like a super, super, super low price. And he didn't know why. And I told Josh, I know why. Friends, there was somebody a few months ago on Twitter, he got revealed, okay? Now, this scum got revealed for being like an insider pump and dumper. There was a coin. This guy got given an insane amount. He got given like $50,000 of this coin, and he just pumped it on his Twitter. And he was like soft shilling it, and no one knew that he got an insider allocation, 50 grand worth, and he ended up making like 500 grand. He just dumped on all his followers, went to zero, okay? Now, here's the thing. When that person got exposed, he made a reply and he says, there's a lot of allegations. They're all wrong. I participated in the ICO with all these other people as well. I gave the... He didn't even say ICO. There was no ICO. He said, like, I gave the team money for coins, okay? Luckily, I read after his reply, and the person who made the thread, someone else chimed in, actually, one of his friends, and he goes, you're a filthy liar. We've tracked your wallet, which they had, and they found out when he sent the coins over to pay for his ICO or allocation or whatever it was, coins, he only gave him $500. All right. So it's psychological, right? So this is how it's funny how these scammers, because they're still human at the end of the day, even though they're subhuman filth trash, they're born from mums and dads out there who, like, unfortunately raised scum. All right. So these people psychologically, they know that people like me keep calling them out. They're saying, you're trash. I don't like you. No one likes you. You are a plague on the industry. So what they do is they'll give the team money for a lot of tokens, because when they speak to their audience, they don't have to make up a long string of lies and tell everybody, no, I never got anything for free. That's what they can say. So they never want to say, I never got any coins for free. Now they can actually say, no. Hey guys, I gave them money too. I participated with them. All right, just like you. But what you don't know is they literally gave him peanuts. He gave him peanuts and they gave him $50,000 of coins. So it's equivalent to a free allocation. They're scum. You see how these people work, friends? They're always doing these like Jedi mind tricks, mind manipulation, just to try to convince themselves that they're not a piece of trash when they look at themselves in the mirror. All right. By the way, many influencers did this in 2021. And guess what? Try to warn people, blocked on Twitter, blocked in the YouTube comment section, just blocked everywhere. It's easy. It's easy for them. They just block somebody like me trying to help everybody. You can't. There are influencers that I'm not gonna give you names, man. I can friends. Just name someone out there. They've done it. Name them all. They've done this. Okay. There's a Launchpad. It was Polkastarter, POLS, and what I didn't know, friends, I found out a long time later. Polkastarter, okay, they gave all those influencers, okay, they gave them, it was like a 5 to 10 grand allocation for 1 cent. You know when that thing opened up? I think I remember it opened up at 20 cents and it pings at 60 cents, okay? They got in at 1 cent. And when they got their unlocks, it was deep in the bull market. I think Polkastarter was like at $2 by that point. Yeah, that's right. So these influencers, friends, their 10 grand allocation, when it's unlocked, now they got 2 million and they're just rinsing everyone, right? And all of them did it. All of them did it. And they're just, here's the thing. Now, you're lucky that Polkastarter went up and actually went, multiple hundreds of X's. That was one of the winners. So I'm talking to you about the winner because I remember the unicorn in my mind. But what you don't know is the 1,000+ coins where they didn't get a winner. All right, it didn't go the 100x for them. The influencer just dumps for like a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8x and they're out. And they're just rinsing everybody over and over. They just move on to the new thing, okay? But why am I honest? Well, I tell you, here are the fundamentals of what I'm doing. If I tell you something, friends, okay, this thing has strong fundamentals. It's a cult. There's a passionate community. Or with Chainlink, for example, Big Mac DeFi, Buggies have chosen. I've been speaking out for a long time. It's always there in the core part of the portfolio. This is completely different to someone going like, this is going to change your life right now. If you invest, this is 5 cents. It's going to $500. That's the type of stuff they say. Completely full of crap. Okay, so this is what you're going to see over and over again. I promise you this. I'm not going to waste my time calling all of them out because they're going to overwhelm us. There's going to be too many of them, friends. I already know this, friends. Some of you reminded me. You'll always be my Habibi. Don't worry. They can't corrupt us. They can't corrupt us, friends, because we know how, if you've been watching my videos, my channel, friends, you like, subscribe, you know how the liquidity game works, because the liquidity versus a market cap, there's only like 1 to 3% of the liquidity. So not everybody can get out at once, friends. So like 1 in every 20 people can actually exit on average for most of these coins. Almost every coin, friends. Almost every market at any given time. So you can't half-ass scam anyone. Like when they scam, they know, man. They know. There's like these things they're leaving out that you didn't know. Just remember these. That's what's happening, friends. They're telling us, they're telling me and you, oh, this thing can change everything you believe in. right? It's going to go so far. They tell us that. They've been giving coins for free. Okay, so that's what I was telling you. Talking to Josh, and he was just speaking about all these other influencers, friends. I was like, wow, they really are trash, aren't they? Okay, you know, so that's why I want to share this with you. Josh telling me about these other influencers. They want upfront payments. Okay, they want that. This is a funny part. I'm saying, how is this true? We have a 2024 Bitcoin halving year coming. With the US election, they're going to promise us free candy, okay? And Bitcoin has a margin of safety, which is under 69K. So we have room to grow. But I know what I'm doing, okay? I'm thinking like the optimist when no one believes, okay? So I'm already thinking ahead of the game and the business cycle, crypto cycle. I can see all the pieces of the puzzle together. But these people, friends, they don't hold anything, okay? They're not thinking in years. They're thinking in like weeks. That's what they're thinking about. They're thinking about like, okay, sweet. How do I make money in this month of December? Okay. This month of December, what I got to do? Okay, I got to get a coin, tell everybody it's going to the moon, and I'll dump on everyone. That's what they say. You know, it's very sad. How do they even make it in the industry? So they're just scammers with a face, because the scammers are rinsing everybody with meme coins anonymously, but these people are just doing it, showing their face. They're like, oh, golly gee, did that one go to zero? Let's not talk about it ever again. So, you know, I've given you the approach. I've given you the framework. Just a gentle reminder, okay? You have your portfolio. I'm not a financial advisor. Go buy bonds. Go buy those government bonds they want you to buy, and go see how that works out for 10 years, okay? Go consult financial advisor. Just telling you what I'm doing. My mental framework is I have a portfolio. 90% is core coins. Some people choose Bitcoin. Some people choose Ethereum. I like having the Chainlink, PulseChain, PulseXX, whatever it is. You keep them there. Safe. That 10%, you play around the lottery. That's what you do. Your ICOs, you know, your gaming narratives. Maybe it's going to be AI. You play around in these. That's what I'm going to be using that for. And of course, as the bull market traverses, you might peel a bit off later on, but not now. Not now, friends, because this is actually the best time to get in, okay? You're going to regret doing any of those moves later on. We might get opportunities later on, but like you got to think. It depends. Like, so for example, if Chainlink goes to like $80 and you get to participate in an ICO, maybe on launch, on some sort of like launch ICO, or buy the dip in something, you're thinking, okay, well, Chainlink, how much higher does it have to go from here? Maybe 2x, maybe it's at the top. Right? That's a completely different mindset. We're not talking about that yet. Everything still has room to grow from here. So you don't even have to worry about that. So I just want you to know all these other influencers that you and I watch, which friends, we watch all of them. I watch all of them, sniffing around with my straight posture, keeping my elbows very pointy and sharp, and they're getting given coins, man. They're getting the coins to dump, and they will dump on us hard. They don't care. Many people got exposed in the last bull market. It's vicious, okay? And they're going to do it again. Now, I'm not calling out anybody. I'm just telling you, all right? There are influencers, for example, Benny Boy. So Bitty Boy Armstrong, have you noticed? He's doing his formula from what he did in the last cycle, okay? Because that was what he's using to like grab, you know, attention, farm engagement, to like grab, you know, people and try to make his comeback and stuff, okay? So I'm just using Ben as an example, right? So Ben, he has a formula. He has his own method to his madness and how he's trying to like work the system. I want you to know, if Bitty Boy is repeating his past behavior, it's most likely that 90% of all the people we watch are going to be doing the same thing too. Okay? Because most of them out there, they don't participate in public markets like you and me. They don't. They rely on the coins. They rely on the ICOs. Right? I watch a lot of people on YouTube, friends. They're nice guys. I smile to you. And then you just watch their story and I'm like, wait a minute. I watched your how to get rich story and you weren't like turbo Chad Long with me in the last bull market. You just got ICOs and then you just dumped on everyone, right? Now, not nefariously. They did research. They contacted teams and then actually, wait, now that I think about it, no, it is nefarious. You're dumping stuff on your audience. See what I mean, friends? It's a tough game, man. Like, I don't want to ever talk to you about anything where you can't get as good as a deal as I am, unless it's like super, super, super big upside, all right? And I can feel it in my loins, okay? So that's why when it comes to ICOs, we're all getting the same price. That's it. It's the same price. It is what it is. We did it with Poor Pleb Sacrifice, did it with PulseChain, PulseX. Okay. Oh, these are sacrifices, right? But when it comes to the ICOs, friends, they're hot. Why are they hot? Because they're capped. All right. It's because it really is a ranking. All right. It's not unlimited. Okay. So this is the type of mindset you just need to like basically sharpen yourself as you come into the bull market. Because at the end of the day, it's just a casino at the end of the day. it's a casino. You know what time it is? It's the Bitcoin halvening cycle, fever, maybe stocks go up. You know, we are prepared just in case they don't, because no one can tell us that we couldn't see it coming, but this is just part of the game, man. It's part of the game. If we want to find the next narrative, the next projects to be very advantageous, we got to be doing what we're doing now. Participate in these little projects, come around here and there, see what works, right? Because at the end of the day, don't forget, man, there might be a narrative next year, friends. Like, just to let you know, okay? In DeFi season 2020, Ethereum Maxis made an enormous amount of money. They went onto Twitter and YouTube and they said this DeFi thing, it's going to keep growing and growing and growing. And what they were doing in the background, they were dumping all their tokens because Uniswap was very new, right? Uniswap just launched. They were dumping their tokens for ETH. They all stacked ETH, all right? And that was the mega moonshot. Imagine you're in a coin and there's these seasons, coins went up like 20, 30x, just DeFi, Ponzi trash, farming the yield. And the people who are shilling were dumping it all for Ethereum. And then guess what? When they're dumping for ETH, you know, ETH was only like $280 back then. So then ETH goes another 15x. Gosh, imagine that, man. That's what happens. Yeah, they turn 10x's, rotate it into 15x. They all got 150x of like everything. So, but what are we trying to do? We're trying to be early to that next DeFi season before it happens, but we don't know what it's going to be. Now, it's not going to be DeFi, of course. It's going to be something else, a new cycle one narrative, but this is how we have to weave our way through. We can't be listening to these influencers telling us, oh, this hot new coin, you can't get this price, but it's going to go up 1,000x. We can't be listening to them. So we have these principles, right? We just try to participate either in depression, so people give us something for super, super cheap, or we just roll as many ICO seeds as we can. Make sure you like, subscribe, belly button. I'll catch you very soon.